Hi, my name is Raena and this is my narrative speech. I've noticed that in today's life there's a lot of enduring and unending stress that comes with the human condition, including your social life, work, friends, family, caring for pets, traveling, paying bills, eating the right kind of thing, and everything else in between. I've noticed, especially for youth, there seems to be a solution to this stress, and that brings me to my poem, The Perfect High, or the Quest of Gimme Some Rye, by Shel Silverstein. There was once a boy named Gimme Some Rye. He was nothing like me or you, 'cause laying back and getting high was all he cared to do. As a kid, he sat in the cellar, sniffing airplane glue, and then he smoked banana peels, which then was the thing to do. He tried Coca-Cola and aspirin, he breathed in helium on the sly, and his life just became an endless quest to find the perfect high. But the grass just made him want to lay back and eat chocolate chip pizza all night, and the great things he wrote when he was stoned looked like shoot in morning light. Speed made him want to rap all day, and Reds just made him want to lay back. Cocaine rose was sweet to his nose, but the price nearly broke his back. He tried PCP, he tried THC, but they didn't quite do the trick. Poppers nearly blew his heart, and mushrooms just made him sick. Acid made him see the light, but he couldn't remember it for too long. Hash was a little bit too weak, and smack was a lot too strong. Quaaludes made him stumble, and booze just made him cry. Then he heard of a cat named Bubba Fats, who knew of the perfect high. Now, Fats was a hermit cat who lived up in Nepal, high up on a craggy mountain top of a sheer and dicey wall. Well, hell, says Roy, I'm a healthy boy. I'll crawl, I'll climb, I'll fly, till I find that ghoul who'll give me the clue as to what's the perfect high. So out goes Gimme Some Rye to the land that knows no time. Up the trail no man could conquer, up a cliff no man could climb. For 14 years he climbed that cliff, back down again he'd slide. He'd cry, he'd sit, and climb some more, pursuing the perfect high. Grinding his teeth, coughing up blood, aching and shaking and weak. Striving and sore, bleeding and tore, he reached the mountain peak. And his eyes blink red like a snowblind wolf, and he snarls the snarl of a rat. And in repose, wearing no clothes, sits the godlike Bubba Fats. What's happening, Fat? Says Roy with joy. I've come to state my biz. I hear you hip to the perfect trip. Please tell me what it is. For you can see, says Roy to Heath, that I'm about to die. So for my last ride, please tell me, how can I achieve the perfect high? Well, dog my cat, says Bubba Fats. Oh, another burnt-out soul, who's looking for an alchemist to turn and strip to gold. It isn't in a dealer's stash, nor on a druggist's shelf. Son, if you want to find the perfect high, find it in yourself. Why, you jive, but mother fricker, says Roy. I've climbed through rain and sleet. I froze 3 fingers off my hand and 4 toes off my feet. I braved the lair of the polar bear, and I've tasted the maggot's kiss. Now you tell me that the high is in myself? What kind of shoot is this? My ears, before they froze off, says Roy, had heard of this kind of crap. But I didn't climb for 14 years to hear this sophomore rap. I didn't climb up here to hear that the high is on the natch. So you tell me where the real stuff is, or I'll kill your goo butt. Okay, says Bubba Fats, you're forcing it out of me. The land is beyond the sun, known as Bali. A wretched land of stone and sand where snakes and buzzards scream, and in the devil's garden blooms a mystic Zuzu tree. Now once every 10 years, it blooms a flower as white as the Kiowa sky, and who eats the Zuzu flower shall know the perfect high, for the rush comes on like a tidal wave, and it hits like the blazing sun. And the high, it lasts forever. The down, it don't ever come. But Zabali is a land ruled by a giant who stands 12 cubits high. And with eyes of red in his hundreds of heads, he waits for passerby. And you must slay the red-eyed giant and swim the river slime, where the mucus beasts await to feast on those who journey by. And if you slay the giant beast and swim the river slime, there's a blood-drinking witch who sharpens her teeth and guards the Zuzu tree. To hell with your giants and witches. To hell with the beasts of the sea. Why, as long as the Zuzu flower blooms, hope still blooms in me. And with tears of joy in his sunblind eyes, he slips the guru of 5. And crawls back down the mountainside, pursuing the perfect high. And that is that, says Bubba Fats, sinking back down on his stone, facing another 1,000 years, talking to God alone. Yes, Lord, it always is the same, old men or bright-eyed youth. It always easier to sell them shoot than it is to tell them the truth.